friends, it's Patti from Southern Blessed Homestead. Welcome back. I decided to pick up my camera, my phone camera, and I'm heading out to the garden again, doing a little of this and that, whatever I can. And I just wanted to show you a couple little things that I got and what I'm gonna do. So follow along. Okay, my day took me to town, and so guess what I did? I got distracted at the Dollar Tree and bought me some pretties for the garden, and hopefully useful to deter my little chickens from eating up this little flower bed that I started. So Matt got me a couple things for my birthday, and then I planted bulbs in here, and somehow the silly chickens keep digging some of them up. My rose bush, Mama's rose bush, was starting to bud. We had oh, there it is, blue. Starting down here. We should have trimmed it back a little bit more. Got me some little pretty things coming up here and there, along with the weeds, or the non-essential plants, I guess you could say. Here's a little frog saying hello. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not going to go all the way down, but I've got these little wind mill things blowing inside the little flower bed, which I'm hoping to put some more flowers, sunflowers, and maybe zinnias and marigolds all through here, if I can keep the chickens from eating them. Like I said, they're nibbling on my comfreys too that are out here. They know it's good for them, so they're nibbling on it. But they're out spreading joy around my yard right now. And I think I see one. There she is. That's our old chicken manure and straw. I don't know, they found bugs and stuff in there. She's having a good time. Silly little thing. But anyway, I'm headed into the garden now. This is just a little update on the outside. I'm hoping to get some more plants in here soon. Got it. As much as I can, I will do. Well, here I am at my first little bed with my trellis on it. I don't know if you can see, but I've got the dirt all ready. And I am going to try and plant some Parisian carrots. I don't know if you could see that. They're from M.I. Gardner. And they're short little squatty things like me. And I've never really grown carrots to any extent. So also I watch a lot of videos, and not that I'm gonna do it exactly like they do, but I'm gonna do my best. And I'm trying this little gadget because my hands shake and I don't have anything else, and this is for little seeds. And so carrot seeds are tiny, and usually you oversow and then you thin them out and stuff like that, but I don't have that much to be thinning out too much, so I'm gonna sparingly, as much as I can, plant them in here. It's kind of a first crop before I put other stuff in here. Because this is my trellis, I'm going to be putting some trellis plants up, like noodle beans or something. I didn't plan as well this year. Life happened, and so I'm kind of winging it more this year than normal. Just playing it by ear, however I go. Here comes the chickens. Yep, they're they hear me. We have got the garden completely fenced in with temporary fencing for now, so they are kind of upset with me because they want in the garden. But they're doing fairly well. I didn't want to stop free ranging them because it's really good for their health, and they can also keep our bug population down around the yard. So fencing in our garden was a needed thing because I can't plant anything with them in here. So they are still free ranging and happy, and I get to play in my garden now. So I'm gonna try this and I'll see if I can film some of it. I'm by myself with my phone camera, so we'll see how it goes. Now about these carrots, I'll read you what it says on the back. Now, from what I know, most carrot seeds you just sow on the top, and you just kind of rub them lightly in, because they don't need to be very deep at all, less than eighth or a quarter of an inch in. These, for some reason, these are the Parisian carrots from M.I. Gardener. They are saying to cultivate deeply and plant in early spring as soon as soil can be worked. Depth, it still says a quarter of an inch. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. It's just barely covering up this little trench, and we shall see if they grow. And they said that they love a sunny location. They're very tolerant of mismanagement and unequaled for supply of food for a long period of time. Yay! Sounds like something I might be able to handle. Anyway, that's what I'm planting. First of all, I'm going to make a little trench with this dip. Then, let's see, I moved it to the little one on the dial, and I can see them coming out. They're not coming out very rushingly, so which is good. Just tapping it to make them come out. If I would use my hand, they would all come out in about 4 inches, and then we would have been in trouble. I've heard that you can like mix it with sand or a powder, some kind of. And so there's one little row, and I'm only going to put the rows about an inch apart, and so that's what I'm going to do, is just plant these an inch apart. Tap it in there. I know you can't really see too much. But it's coming out pretty good. Got some dirt in it. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I see some ants in here. Okay, I think I got it stuck. Oh, here we go. Okay, now they're planted, and I'm just gonna kind of pat it down here. We're supposed to get a really good rain tomorrow, so I'm trying to go ahead and get some seeds in the ground. I had some more seeds that were getting a couple years old, and I decided to fill in some blanks. So back here in my other beds, where I had planted my onions, which they seem to be doing pretty good, we had some extra room. So in the center here, I went ahead and planted some carrots in that little extra area. I think I had some Danver half longs, and then I had some kind of black nebula or and some Amarillo carrots. Anyway, some yellow and black carrots. I put along with a Danver long. I put it in between these peas, and there were some bare spots. And so I just kind of put in the bare spots, and then I filled along these edges of the end of this bed with the carrots, and in the middle I put some Swiss chard. So like I said, we have a rain coming that ought to do them some good. I already had amended these beds for the carrots and stuff. For the onions and peas, so they should work out, hopefully. As always, I say, Lord willing, they'll grow. I also wanted to just go ahead and show you my temporary fencing. I went ahead, I was desperate, and Mac didn't have time, and so I bought some construction fencing. So it's colorful, and I put it up, and it's not perfect. I did it by myself, so it looks like it. But anyway, there's the fencing, construction fencing. I had T-posts that I put in and some short rebarb, and it goes all the way to the ground where they can't come in. And so far, in the last 3 days they've been out, they have not got in. The only bad thing about it is it was 100 foot for like $30, I guess, and I ran out. So I had to makeshift some stuff here. I had a couple little things of decorative ones again. I had one panel left of the black one, so I'm using rebarbs and posts. This is real creative, huh, guys? Temporary. And then we did have some this kind of fencing. I don't even know what it's called, but it was like 6 foot tall, so Matt cut it in half. When he got home, he helped me do this part. So he put in these T-posts, and we put this along here to finish up, and it connects the original fencing over there. So right here, I had put up those long old sticks. I'm going to get rid of them. I have an idea for them, so I have to wait and see what I do with them. But it's kind of shady over here. But this is our thornless blackberries that are on the other side of this fence, along with some unwanted trees that we'll be cutting out. This was really neglected section, so I have to clean all this up. Yep, along with the rest of the garden. It's shady time of the day that it's over the garden on this part of the garden. And so that's it. I got my garden secured from the chickens. Got me some carrots put in, and that's a good thing. Well, that's it for my little video. I just thought I'd take you along for this little bit that I was doing today. Now I'm just going to pull some weeds and clean up the pathways. And if I find a stray plant that I want here and there, I may replant it somewhere. So that was my day. Hope you enjoyed my little adventure here with me. And I hope to see you later on the next one. Bye.